mommies! This is Teacher Lysa from the Galileo Enrichment Learning Program, where we believe that learning can be fun, meaningful, and exciting. Here at Galileo, we provide your little buddies with learning experiences about the world through creative, imaginative, and meaningful activities. Welcome to our live classroom! Today's live lesson is about fun sequences and patterns, which is important in the development of your buddy's critical thinking skills. For this session, I hope you were able to gather all the materials needed for today's activity, which are chalky straws, yarn, scissors, and permanent markers that hopefully wouldn't rub off so quickly. Before we start, you can first enjoy drinking chalky with your buddy. We will be recycling the straws for today's activity. Then afterwards, make sure to wash them and dry them and sanitize them. Now let's also take this opportunity to ask our buddies who their friends are. They may be friends from the school that they miss, or friends from the neighborhood, or even family members that are of the same age as them. Now, are we ready? I hope you were able to gather all the materials needed for today. So the first thing that we are going to do is get our washed, dried, and sanitized chalky straw. We are going to color the straw with maybe your buddy's favorite color. You can even ask your buddy what color would they like to color and cover this yellow straw with. So let's start coloring. Okay, I'm going to color this whole yellow straw with the red marker. And while you are coloring, maybe you can ask your little buddies who their friends are. Who do they miss the most? Or what do they miss the most about them? And even what would they do the first time they see each other face to face again? And we're done coloring the straw. Now it's time to cut this straw into half-inch pieces that we will be using for today's buddy bracelet activity. This time, we will be using our scissors, but remember, do not forget to be careful in handling sharp objects like our scissors. So we will be taking out the pointed part of our straw first. Careful with the scissors, everybody. All right. And then let's start cutting half-inch pieces for today's buddy bracelet activity. About half an inch. All right. Another half-inch. Here we go. All right, now we have created half-inch pieces of our red straw. There we go. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We created 8 small pieces from that long straw. Learning to create patterns and sequences can also teach them how to identify patterns and sequences that they can see around them. You can start with a simple pattern, an alternating one, like red and something else, and red and then something else, and move on to more complex ones. This activity will not only enhance their critical thinking skills, but also would help develop your buddy's creativity. Now, I'm going to show you an alternating pattern with the use of our primary colors today. So let's start with the red one, the one that I have prepared a while ago. So red, and then maybe I will choose another primary color, and that's going to be our yellow chalky straw. Red, yellow, and then maybe I'll go back to red again. Red, and then another yellow chalky straw. Now, who among my buddies who are watching today, could tell me which straw comes next? Is it going to be the red one or the yellow one? And you can comment it down below. Afterwards, as I am waiting for your answer, I will create one more pattern. But this time, we're going to make it more fun by using 3 different colors. So let's start with the blue one, another primary color, the blue, and then I will put in 2 pieces of yellow straw this time. 1 and 2, so that's yellow, yellow. I hope you can see the pattern that I'm creating right now. And we will be topping it off with the red one. Red afterwards, we're going to be repeating the pattern that we have created. So that's another blue and 2 more yellows. That's 1 and 2. And then the last one would be red. Now, who could tell Teacher Lysa which color should come next? We have blue, yellow, yellow, red. Blue, yellow, yellow, red. What comes next? I will be waiting for your answers on your comments below. Now, as we wait for your answers, I will be preparing the string that we are going to be using for today's body bracelet activity. Okay, let's start counting with me. Can you all count with me? So let's start with 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is the area where we're going to cut the string with the use of our scissors, and we're going to handle it really carefully. And cut. All right. Now, let's start making our body bracelet by putting the 2 ends together and identifying the center or our midpoint. Let's start stringing our first bead, and that is the blue one. But before we do that, let's first answer a question which says, can I use other coloring materials to color the straws? Yes, of course you may. Aside from our permanent markers, we have also tested that the poster paint works well and holds on well to our straw. So, the first thing that we have to do for our body bracelet is hold on to one end of our string and lace it through the left and catch it onto the right side. Alright, now we'll hold on to that end, and then we'll get the other end of the string, lace it from the right this time, going to the left. There we go. Now let's put the ends together. Let's hold on to the ends of the string together and then pull it toward us so that it's going to end up at the center of your string. Now let's continue doing that with our yellow straw. Let's follow the pattern that we created a while ago. So this is the yellow, string from the left, catch it on the right, and string from the right, and catch it on the left side. Now hold on to the ends of our string and pull. There. Now the blue and the yellow straws are together. Again, with another yellow straw this time. So we have our yellow straw and we lace it from the left and from the right as well. There we go. Now hold on to the ends of our string and pull. And the last one of our pattern is the red straw. So I'm going to get the red straw and lace it from the left and also from the right. And then pull the ends of our string together. Hold on to the ends of our string together and pull. Now our friendship bracelet is taking its shape. We will continue doing this until we get to a length that would go around our buddy's wrist. So let's start again with the blue one. I'm sure you were all able to identify that the blue should come next after the red. Now, I'm also doing a lacing activity. This lacing activity helps the development of your buddy's fine motor skills. the use of the pincer fingers are very important in writing, coloring, and cutting. Right, recognizing the patterns around them would really help your body develop their critical thinking skills. I think we have one more question. Can my 3-year-old child do this activity? For the 3-year-old, I think they still have to practice the use of their fine motor skills. And this activity would really help them do that. And I'm sure if they still need more practice in doing this lacing activity, I'm sure the mommies and daddies are there to help our little buddies. Okay, let's start with the blue one again. This is the last set for this pattern. And then maybe we'll move on to other patterns in a little bit. Recognizing patterns is a basic but very important math skill. Through patterns, our buddies will learn prediction because they will be able to say which color comes next. They could also develop their analysis because they will be able to recognize the pattern that we have created. Is it ABAB or ABBC? And also problem solving because they will be able to create a whole body bracelet. It also teaches them how to identify patterns and sequences by incorporating learning through fun activities, just like what we did today. It can help our little buddies develop their critical thinking skills and also enhance their creativity. So after a while, our body bracelet will turn out to be like this. I have pre-prepared a very long body bracelet for you. And I will continue on inserting straws so that it would go around my wrist comfortably. So we have the blue, yellow, red. And then what comes after the red again? That's correct. It's blue. So I'll be getting the blue. Place it from the left and also from the right. Then after the blue one, it's the yellow. And place it from the left and also from the right. We're almost done with this body bracelet. One more yellow. One more yellow. And the last one is the red. And this time, I think it could go around my wrist already. Wow, that looks so nice around my wrist. And this is how we're going to seal it or to lock it together. Now, the first straw that we have is the blue one. And then we're going to string it again through the blue straw. From the left and also from the right. You're doing also well. And let's pull that so that the red meets the blue. And I think I've received one more question. My pamangkins, Mel and Brianne, are doing this now. Really? That's so great. They're asking for more activities. Hope you'll make more. We actually did. They're all in the Ready eCademy playlist at the Nestlé Philippines YouTube channel. You can head on to the YouTube channel later after this live session. Thank you for watching today. Also, there, our blue met the red already. And to seal it, we're going to string one end through the red again. Just going to move back to the red so that both ends of our string stays on one side. Afterwards, we're going to tie it like how we tie our shoelaces or even the ribbons in our presents. So that's going to be one bunny ear and another bunny ear and then crisscross. And then one ear goes underneath and pull. There you go. We have created our first buddy bracelet. And while we were doing that, we have received another question. Wonderful! We'll definitely do this with my children. Anyway, what other activities can I do with my preschool to develop their concentration? That's preschool age is a very fun age to be. And for our preschool age, children, we could prepare different types of activities based on the type of learner that they are. They could be kinesthetic. If they are kinesthetic, then we prepare activities that involves their whole body. So movements, manipulatives, or if they are visual learners, we create pictures or puzzles for them to manipulate with. Or if they are oral learners, we engage in conversations with them as they learn. All right, we have created our first activity, our first buddy bracelet. Now you can also do different patterns to create your own buddy bracelet. You can start with a simple alternating pattern, just like what we did a while ago with our red, yellow, or like this bracelet where we used the yellow, green. And we could also use 3 different colors such as this. I will recreate this pattern. We have the orange, green, and purple. Now again, we'll do this pattern with the orange, the green, and the purple. Now it's your turn to tell us what comes next. Orange, green, purple. Orange, green, purple. What comes next? All right, I'll leave that to the side first and wait for your answers. Now we have also created patterns such as this using 3 colors again. I will recreate this pattern with our straws here on the side. We have green, 2 greens, 2 yellows, and 2 reds. And then we start with the green again. 2 greens. Oops, just 2. 1, 2. 2 yellows. And 2 reds. Right. So green, yellow, red. Green, yellow, red. It's your turn to identify what comes next and comment it down below. Also, to help your children identify and remember the patterns, you may also opt to write it on a piece of paper using our colored markers. Would you like to share what your pattern looks like? I'm so excited to see all of them. Have you all figured out which one comes next? I hope you did. Of course, this activity will not be complete without the exchange of the friendship bracelets with your buddies. Let's strengthen the bond with your buddy through the bracelet exchange activity. Now, these ones are really for you, really for my buddies. You can even ask your buddies to whom do they want to give their buddy bracelet to and comment it down below. We may be able to read them later. You may even encourage your buddy to write a little letter to his or her buddies to whom we will send our friendship bracelet to. And why not share a pack or 2 of Chucky along with the bracelet? I'm sure they would be very happy with that. This buddy bracelet also represents a lot of things. When it is wrapped around your buddy's wrist, it represents unending friendship between buddies. And by exchanging it, you are also giving your love and friendship to each other. Isn't that a wonderful way to give meaning to the word buddy? Now there we have it. I hope you have enjoyed all of our patterns for today as much as I did. And I hope you were able to strengthen the bond between you and your buddy and also strengthen their critical thinking skills as well as develop their creativity. Thank you for joining us in today's live session. For more ideas, head on to the Ready eCademy playlist at the Nestlé Philippines YouTube channel for more meaningful and fun activities updated every week. This has been Teacher Lysa of the Galileo Enrichment Learning Program, and I'll see you again in the next Ready eCademy.
My chocolatey buddy.
Nestlé. Good food, good life.